Guys, so today's reading is going to be a reading on karma and why this person, whoever this person is that you're thinking about, has done whatever it is to you, what's going to happen because of it, and advice from spirit and moving forward. And we have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, and 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. I also offer personal readings, and you can find my Skype link in the description box below. If you're interested in that, you can hit me up on Skype and we can set something up. Also, my Amazon wish list and my PayPal link are down in the description box below as well. And I definitely do appreciate anything that anyone has contributed to the running of this channel. Also, if you enjoy this reading, please like, share, and subscribe, because that does help to grow this channel, and I really do appreciate it. So we're going to get started with pile 1. So pile 1, first off, there might be a lot of people who tend to try to show off around you, who try to one-up everyone else. People may lie a lot or just not put their true face forward. They really might fight over you, compete over you, that kind of energy. There's a lot of fakeness and falseness and shallow beauty. There may even be a lot of people who look at you and go, "Oh, I really love you, I want you," and then they don't know anything more about you than just the energy they're feeling around you or the look they're getting from you, that kind of thing. You know, they're not really delving deeper and seeing the true meaning behind your beauty. And there just might be a lot of competition and a lot of flattery and a lot of showing off around you on a regular basis. I'm going to put these ones aside for a minute. So, let's see. Which ones am I going to do first? I'm going to do these ones first. We have regret and the outsider. So, somebody may have been a real outsider and really tried to present themselves as something different, or you may have been an outsider and people may have taken advantage of the fact that you were this outsider and didn't really know as much about them, so they were able to falsify who they were and wear this mask, and you really didn't know. I feel like whoever this is really feels a lot of regret for their actions, really feels a lot of regret for taking advantage of you or the situation, and really feels like just a lot of pain for the way that they've acted, and remorse, and I don't think they feel very good about the way that they acted or the false picture they presented, and I really don't think that they feel very good about taking advantage of the fact that you may not have known so much about this group. There may even be a group of people here. We have the mouse and we have the scorpion. So there could have been like some sort of trap that was laid for you, and people really burnt you with their words or with their actions. They may have really poisoned the well around you as well. People may have lied about you and told others falsehoods about you, like, because you weren't so well known. People were able to say what they wanted and other people believed them, and I feel like the people who believed them really regret this as well, if that's the case. There might have been a lot of fear or anxiety that you were feeling in being the outsider, and people could have chosen the high road, and they could have helped you to meet people and get to know people, and instead they were really just like a snake in the grass. They were running around telling people fake things and making you seem like you weren't such a great person, things like that, because they wanted to feel better about themselves as well, because they wanted all eyes on them. And there's a lot of fear and anxiety as well here about what may come of this, because they know they did wrong. They know they did wrong, and they know that karma is going to get them back for this situation as well. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. Ooh, so This could have been a married couple that did this. It could have also even been you were a married couple, and they may have caused a lot of seeds of fear, anxiety, things like that in your connection or your relationship. They may have made your person feel like they were an outsider. They really tried to tear down your stable foundation in your thoughts. You were just trying to have a good time and have fun and go out, and you had a lot of confidence, you had a lot of charisma, you had a lot of passion, you're just very fiery, very sexy, very no bullshit type of person, and they wanted to knock you down a peg, I feel like. Also, really, there could be a connection here that was going to lead to marriage and a stable foundation, or you could have been in a marriage with a stable foundation. Either way, you were celebrating life with someone full of life, someone charismatic, someone hardworking, someone who knows what they want and goes after it. And I think there was just a lot of people who tried to get in the way of that, people who were showing off or were trying to put their best foot forward. Maybe you weren't noticing them because you were so focused on someone else as well. We have the Magician, and we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you were putting all your time and your effort and your energy into manifesting an idea of yours, a connection, maybe through work or through creativity, through teaching, through learning. Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual teacher energy here as well. And you could have been somebody who was like an inspirational leader, motivational speaker, something along those lines. But either way, you were very much so in the spotlight. You were glowing. You were vibrant and passionate, and you had all the tools and skills and knowledge at your disposal to create what you wanted to create, and you were manifesting at a very rapid pace. Somebody may have been very afraid of your manifestations coming into being. There could have even been a third-party situation here as well, and there could have been somebody on the outside trying to break into a connection and trying to get between you and your person as well. And they were really trying to cause a lot of fear. They were trying to cause a lot of arguments. They were trying to cause a lot of hurt and pain. And maybe your person feels very regretful for allowing these people to get between you as well. So for why did they do this, we have they wanted you to have to rely on only them and come to only them. So they didn't want you to have a stable, solid foundation. They didn't want you to have other people in your life that you could rely on. They wanted you to be an outsider so that you only knew them and you could only come to them. They felt that they would somehow get something out of it. Maybe they felt like they would get a union with you out of it. I was so confused by everything I was thinking and feeling. They felt that they couldn't have happiness while you were happy. I cherished your love but didn't love myself. It felt like I was being abandoned. So this person may have felt very scared or nervous that you were going to leave, and what they didn't realize was there was this amazing solid foundation between the two of you, and that you were so attracted to them exactly as they were attracted to you. But they may have went after some sort of third party, some sort of trickster, somebody that really got in the way of everything and created a lot of these fears for them. And it's because they felt like they were being abandoned. They really didn't cherish themselves and love themselves, but they did love you. They were very confused by everything that was going on, and they really just felt like they would get something out of it if they messed with you in this way, if they tricked you and deceived you. So what is their karma? No more free rides. They will have to work very hard. So this person may have presented a picture of somebody who worked very hard and who really put their best foot forward, who took risks and went after what they wanted, but really they were just sitting around not doing much of anything, contemplating things, looking at things and not seeing the reality of situations. And now they're really going to have to work hard for everything that they have. constant towers will plague them. So everything's going to be falling apart. This even could have been a married person who made you think that they weren't married as well. But constant towers are going to plague them. Everything's going to be falling apart constantly, one right after the other, and they're really not going to be able to do anything about it. They're not going to know how to stop it. They're really going to have to look deep within themselves to find the true inner beauty and meaning and love for themselves. They're really going to have to work hard to get through this. Everything they have done will be returned to cinder. So everything they've put you through, they're going to have to face themselves. You have felt very anxious, very nervous, like you weren't good enough, like there wasn't, like you were just in some way flawed or wrong, or like everything was falling apart and like nobody liked you and you were on the outside looking in of everyone's happiness. And that's how this person is going to have to feel, and they're going to have to feel this way so that they can really learn how to rely on themselves and love themselves. So, advice from Spirit. Stand in your own power. Stand up for yourself and others. What you feel is right. So it's time to stand in your power. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to stand up for other people around you. And it is time to trust in what you're feeling and know that what you're feeling is right. Calm your mind and focus on an outcome that serves the best for all involved. So it's also time to focus on things coming out in a good way for everyone involved. It's time to focus on sending this person healing love and light so that they can really get through this karma, so that they can come out the other end in a good way. Love yourself and take time out for rest and play. So yeah, love yourself more. Take time out for you, take time out for rest, take time out for play, take time out to do the things that you love that bring you happiness and fulfillment and peace. Because wasting your time worrying about this person and how they hurt you and what's going to happen to them because of it, which, don't get me wrong, because I've done that myself. Focusing on all that negative energy is only going to bring negative things into your life. You need to focus on the positive, and you need to focus on the fact that this person was someone who was very hurt and who was scared and who didn't know what to do, and they were confused, and you just need to forgive them and release this so that they can go through their own lessons and their own journey and come out that other side. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about this or what you thought of it in the comments below, what you may have been going through, and I hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. So, for pile 2, uh-oh. So, for pile 2, you may be feeling a lot of anger, a lot of hurt, a very strong sense of betrayal. You may be very confused about why this person would have done this to you. They could have broke a very strong moral code in your book, something that means a lot to you, something that you would never do to someone else was done to you. And you don't know why. And you're just feeling very confused, anxious, angry, hurt. Like you've been betrayed to the highest level, and yeah, you're feeling very angry, and it's time to release some of that anger. It's time to let some of that go. If you're holding on to all this anger and pain and hurt and betrayal, then karma is coming towards you instead of the person that it needs to, because you're holding on to it, and it's poisoning yourself instead of allowing yourself to find peace and let go of it so the other person can reach their karma. And also creative expression to release some of this anger and this pain and this hurt and betrayal would really help as well. This was my creative release for my anger. Put these ones aside for a minute so we can do those ones last. And we're going to see what is going on in this situation, why they did what they did, all that kind of good stuff. So first I'm going to pull these ones. We have the Lord Regent, and we have the World. So this person may have really felt like they were in charge of the world, like they were above laws of karma, like they could have a brand new beginning if they messed with you in some way. Maybe they felt like you were in a position of power you didn't deserve, or maybe they felt like you were getting close to somebody that was in a position of power and you were taking away the power that they had over this person as well. That could definitely be it. Either way, this person really felt like they were on top of the world and like nothing was going to happen to take them down off this pedestal. And I think they are going to be very sorely mistaken in the future. So we have the Magician, which we did get in pile 1 as well. We have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. So this person was just very selfishly motivated. This person saw your emotional happiness and peace, and they didn't like it. This person may have even lied about you. This person was very impulsive in their actions, very gung-ho, somebody that took actions without thinking it through. This person's very manipulative, controlling. This person is very harsh in their words, critical over analytical. This person is somebody that is very smart and intelligent, somebody who learns people's weaknesses and uses them against them. This person is somebody that may be very tricky, manipulative, it's like they thought they had control of the whole world around them, and I think they're going to realize here very soon how little control they actually have. But this person saw your ability to manifest brand new beginnings and amazing things into your life, and they were just really jealous of this. They were very jealous of this, and they wanted to take it from you. We have Judgment, and we have the Hangman. Yes, so it's time to pause and reflect, to take a minute to realize how immature this person was, how selfish this person was, how just rigid in their thinking that they were, how what they are doing is really not creating anything good in their life, and it's time to forgive them. It's time to connect to your ancestors as well, to pray, to find the forgiveness deep within you, and to release your judgment of this person, to let it go and to just let it be, to find peace, and to really see things from a different perspective, to understand things from a different perspective. This person may be somebody who may have had a lot of things handed to them in their life, and really thought that you owed them too, and you weren't paying them homage, so they took what you owed them in a way, something along those lines. We also have the Unicorn, and we have the Lamb. So yeah, this person I feel like is not going to be able to find a whole lot of peace in their thoughts, in their life, in their mind, because they're really just constantly running around doing stupid things out of selfishness and hate, and that poison is just something that follows them everywhere they go. You really need to tap into what you believe is possible, what you really know to be true, and you really need to question the things around you and question why you are not at peace, because you have this ability, this innate ability to be able to see things from every perspective and to step back and find your peace. And so take this time to find your peace, to step back and to allow things to be as they are and just let it go and move forward towards your own ideas of what is right. It doesn't matter what you feel is right. Not everybody lives by the same moral code and compass, and just allowing yourself to be at peace with that and to know that they're going to get theirs is really going to help as well. So why did they do this? They were so worried about the opinions of others. They were worried maybe that you were even saying things about them that weren't good, or that they were coming out in a bad light next to you, like maybe you were taking up too much of the spotlight. They were concealing their truth and you were revealing it. Yeah, there we go. They were concealing their truth and you were revealing it. You were revealing everything that they didn't want seen about themselves. You were revealing their selfish motives. You were revealing their impulsive actions. You were revealing the way that they were treating others and how it wasn't right. And you were really bringing a lot of peace and harmony to the people in their lives that they were hurting. I have a hard time with changes. I wanted to stop them. So this person wanted to stop things from changing. They wanted to keep things the way they were. They wanted to keep themselves in this position of power, and they wanted to keep themselves in a spot of authority and in this position of controlling the other people around them. I was so scared of letting anyone in. You're such a good person. I'm sorry. So this person really does see the peace that you were bringing, the harmony that you were bringing. They see things from a new perspective at this point. And they really want your forgiveness. More than anything, they want your forgiveness. They were so scared of letting anyone into their life They were so scared of letting anyone see who they really were, and they're very sorry because they realized that you were a good person who was just trying to do the right thing. They knew this was wrong, and they made their decision. They made their decision, though. That's the whole thing. You can forgive this person, yes, but that doesn't mean you have to let this person back into your life. They made the decision to hurt you in this way. They knew what they were doing was wrong, and they did it anyway. They wanted your blessings for themselves because they wanted all of the things that you were gaining in this good way instead of the negative, horrible way that they go about of controlling other people and getting what they want. They wanted your blessings the way that you were getting them for themselves. And they didn't want to have to work for it. They didn't want to have to change how they were behaving or what they were doing. I wore a mask to protect myself. So this person felt like they were protecting themselves in pretending to be something they weren't. And once again, if you're drawn to pile 1, go ahead and give that a watch as well. But this person really wanted to protect themselves. They wore a mask and they pretended to be something they weren't because they felt safe doing it. And they felt vulnerable in revealing who they truly were. So what's going to happen here? They will have no life. Plans are going to be canceled. Sadness and loss is coming their way. They will face everything that they put you through, and that came out in pile 1 too. Losing a place to live, financial issues. So this person's really going to, if you lost a place to live or if you lost a situation that was working out well for you, this person is going to have the same thing happen to them. They will really have to face everything that they put you through. And there's going to be a lot of sadness, hurt, pain, and loss coming their way because they're going to lose a lot of their friends. They're going to lose a lot of the people in their lives that were helping them in ways because they were helping them, not realizing that this person was taking advantage, was using them, was hurting them, was stealing from them, was lying to them, and was manipulating them. And they're really going to have a lot of sadness and loss and pain and having to wake up to this reality. They're really going to have no plans. Their whole life is just going to be on hold and is going to be canceled, and nobody's going to want anything to do with them anymore because they're going to see their truth. And if they would have saw their truth in the right way, it might have played out differently, but they made their choice to continue to lie and cling on to this fake reality. So advice from Spirit: focus on gratitude. What do you have to be thankful for? Don't look back now, you've come too far. Let go, release, forgive, move on, and then karma can play out. So yeah, you just need to let go of this situation. You need to release this person, you need to forgive them, and you need to move on. And then karma can play out and take its course of action. It's not time to look back, it's time to look forward, and it's time to know that everything that has happened for a reason. Focus on what you have to be grateful for, even if you lost a place to live, even if you lost financial help, even if you lost people that were there for you to support you in your corner, and they all thought bad of you because of this person. Focus on what you do have to be grateful for. Focus on those things in your life that bring you happiness and joy, and don't allow yourself to be sucked into the pain and misery and drama of this other person. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you have to say about it or how it fit and resonated in your situation, and I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So this could be someone who convinced you that they were going to protect you through the storm. This could have been someone who brought a lot of color and a lot of life to your world, a lot of love to your world, and really made you feel safe and like you would be looked after and taken care of, like they would be with you through any challenge or any storm. And they may have really just disappeared when things got dark. So, let's see, what are we doing first here? We got the twins, and we got the lady. So, this person really could have pretended to be one way when they were somebody completely different. Maybe they had a lot of pain and trauma and hurt that was down deep that came out in negative ways. This person may have also really had a hard time showing their true colors or being their true self. They may have been very rigid. They may have been very uppity. They may have been very like, I'm better than you kind of energy, and they may have really just been very two-faced. very two-faced, very manipulative, very cocky. This may be somebody who dresses very well or who really seems like they're an elite type of person as well. This is somebody who really hits you where it hurts in your heart, though. We have the lizard and we have the moth. So yeah, this is somebody who can really fit in anywhere, who can really blend in and manipulate situations. You're somebody who's very bright. You're a very bright light in this world. You bring a lot of color. You bring a lot of life to others. You bring a lot of love. You bring a lot of passion and joy. You bring a lot of happiness into the lives of others, and you may really just attract a lot of negative, lower vibrational energy people that can't really be their true selves, and people that are busy playing both sides of the coin, people that are manipulative or deceitful, people that try to blend in with you so that they can absorb your light and your love that you have to offer the world. We have the Three of Wands, we have karma, and we have the Nine of Swords. So, yes, this was a karmic cycle for you as well. This was a karmic cycle for you to help you to overcome your fear of expressing your truth and being who you really are. And also to overcome your fear of attracting in these negative entities and energies. Because, first off, I feel like you may be a healer, and healers tend to bring in those energies. We really do. And we have to be discerning in the way we handle these situations, and we have to be discerning in who we choose to give our energy to and to help. And I feel like you bring a lot of heart healing to others. I feel like your work is really starting to pay off, and you're really going to see a lot of beautiful things because of it. And I feel like you are really starting to connect to your ancestors and to release a lot of the past pain and hurt and trauma. You're really breaking a lot of the cycles and generational curses in your family, and you're really starting to break free of any situations that are not meant for you. And I feel like this person is really anxious. They're very scared. They know that karma is coming for them. They are really stuck in their head. They are having sleepless nights. They aren't eating right. They know that what they did was really wrong, that they deceived the wrong person, that they used the wrong person, that they really did some things to someone who had a lot of spiritual protection on their side, and they understand this, and they really know that they are going to get a lot of negative energy coming their way because of it. We have the Ten of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is going to spend a lot of time working very hard to please everyone around them and to really create a good life for everyone around them, but they're not creating that good life for themselves because they're so busy wanting to make everyone else happy that they're working, and it's not doing anything for them. And you may have done a lot of that in your past. You may have been very people-pleasing and spent a lot of your time working hard to make everyone happy, and that is not what you're here to do. I feel like you are waiting for your ships to come in. You are really going to have a lot of stability in your life, a lot of caring connections, a lot of nurturing, loving, stable, strong connections in your life, and you may even have a lot of financial stability and a lot of financial payoffs in your life. And this person is still just going to be working, and afraid to really work hard for themselves on their own goals, on their own dreams, because they are going to be stuck in this karmic cycle of repeating the same thing over and over again, of doing everything for everyone else except for themselves, which is kind of really sad. So, maybe just send this person some healing love and light. And so, for why they did this, I let others change my opinion and how I act. Exactly, they were people-pleasing. Anxiety and fear guided my actions. Yes. They felt superior in tearing you down. They wanted all of the attention of your followers. So this person wanted your attention. They wanted the love that was meant for you. They wanted the happiness that was meant for you. They wanted the people that was meant for you. They wanted to feel superior to you. And they wanted to do this by tearing you down. They tore you down to try to make themselves feel better. They lied about you. They hurt you. They manipulated situations. They manipulated people. And they really tried to appear like they were this good, amazing person, when in reality they were this person that was just there to hurt everyone. Other people convinced me that you were evil. So this person was convinced by other people to be afraid of you and that you were evil, that you were something not good, and that, they may have even convinced other people around you that you were evil. Reality was so much different than my fantasies. Yeah, so this person was just stuck in their head. They were stuck in their fears. They were stuck in their anxiety. They didn't see what was really going on, and they believed everything that everyone was saying about you, and they spread those rumors and gossip about you as well, and made you seem like you were just this evil entity in this world, like you were something disgusting that should be feared. And the reality was so different than what they were fantasizing. What's going to happen? Others will ghost them. So people are going to be ghosting them. People aren't going to be listening to what they have to say anymore. People aren't going to have anything to do with them anymore, because they're realizing that all of this fear and drama mongering that they caused and all this gossip, everything was just fake, and they're done with it. All the followers they wanted of yours, they aren't going to be following them. They're going to be coming back to you even if they did leave for them. People will see who they really are. Yep, the mask is falling off. They listened to and believed friends and families' opinions. So yeah, they just listened to everybody else's gossip and untruths about you. They listened to all these lies and BS, and yeah, now they're going to have people listening to those things about them instead. Sudden realizations of their actions, guilt, remorse, and pain. So this person is really going to realize what they've done, and they're going to see it. They're going to be feeling guilty, hurt, in pain, remorseful, regretful. They're really going to be going through it. And if you feel drawn to pile 1, go ahead and watch that as well, because there was a lot of this in pile 1 too. So advice from Spirit: don't let others get you riled up. Respond, don't react. Step your game up. Refuse to give this person any more of your time and energy. Don't associate with those who wish you harm. So it's time to be discerning in your actions and to take the right actions to remove people from your life who don't need to be in it. It's time to not allow other people to get you riled up. It's time to think before you respond and not just start screaming at people when you're upset. And it's time to step your game up and to no longer focus on this person. Don't give them any more of your time, your energy, your anything. It is time to pull your energy back. It's time to pull your thoughts back to your own life and your own actions, and to stop worrying about this person and what they're doing, and allow the universe to take action against them. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated with you and what you have going on and how you feel about this reading. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.